We out here. We out here doing goddess shit, living the life, drinking coconut water, looking like a goddess at the beach in the reefs. The fuck? Happy 22nd birthday to the the baddest bitch out here, the strongest bitch out here, the finest bitch out here, and that bitch is the African Tantric Goddess. Hello, welcome to the podcast with Goddess Vanessa, y'all. Season 2. We back after a long break. No me coming back at the beach in Zanzibar. Yo, what's up? Yo, look at me. I'm out here doing my thing, you know what I mean? Can't complain. I'm just getting coconuts for free. They just get delivered while I am filming my podcast. Love it. Just did some yoga. You know what's crazy? Yeah? I just realized how I am meant to live the goddess life, meaning that, basking in the sun, eating fresh fruit, shaking ass in the sun, putting my pussy out here to get some sun, pussy out in the sun, titties out in the sun. You know what I mean? Oh, look, another coconut. Another coconut incoming. Like I was saying. Yeah, basically, I just literally touched down the airport and came straight to the beach. No chills. I did some yoga. I ate hella mangoes. Now I'm getting coconut water. Just living the healthy life. Doing my thing. I love it. After all those months of being in the cold, I can tell you that I don't see myself going back to the cold. Inshallah, I'm praying I don't have to go back. Which I do have to go back, and it's sad, but I have to enjoy my birthday month as I should be enjoying it. Let's get into this episode's topic, which is about Tantra and womb wellness. Hopefully I put the noise cancellation on because there's a lot of wind up in this bitch. Okay, cool. Which is about womb wellness. Like I said, I wanted to touch on this topic for a while. I don't know why I went on a hiatus for that while. Yeah. Asante. Yay! Another one. I want to touch on this topic for a while, to be honest. I've been on a hiatus for 6 weeks. When was the last time I posted an episode? So that's why I decided to come back and say this is season 2 of the podcast. This is season 2, okay? And we are getting straight to the tea about womb wellness, and I will touch on 5 different themes. 1 will be eat for thy pussy. 2, fight for thy pussy. 3, heal thy pussy. So, let's get straight into it. You can see I am drinking coconut water, which is good. It's full of electrolytes, okay? Really high in magnesium, potassium, and all of that good shit. Okay, we have been misled and miseducated on how we are supposed to eat and what is the perfect diet, but the thing is they do not teach us about nutrition at all in our upbringing. And as women, we should be really like cautious on what we eat because it affects directly our womb, which is where we literally grow babies. But also the thing is that's the other miseducation. Anyways, yeah, Asante. Just like getting coconuts delivered. Not the coconut delivery, Uber coconut delivery, Uber Eats, Uber coconut. Yo, I was womb wellness, okay? The way we have been miseducated on our wombs, like everything starts from the womb, starting from life, starting from ideas, creativity, and so on, so on. The womb is our center. Thanks. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. I will drink it too.
Yes.
Yeah. Bye. And since our womb is the center of everything, then that means that everything we do, from like the food we eat, the environment we're in, who we are having sex with, and so on, can affect the womb itself. And talking about eating for the pussy, we have to tap into plant-based nutrition, because if you see the way we eat and the diseases that are out here affecting our wombs, it's literally linked to all of the fried foods, the meats, the dairy, the processed food, the processed snacks, packaged snacks, sorry. And we are actually not eating a natural way, which is detrimental to our womb health. So going back into healing our wombs, you have to be living in harmony with nature. So instead of eating meat, get back into eating plant-based foods, food that literally grows from the earth. I'm talking about everything from fruits to veggies to whole grains to nuts, seeds, everything whole food, plant-based, because there's also some junk plant-based foods out here. Okay, you can be like, oh, I'm plant-based and all, but then you eat a lot of fried plant-based food. It defeats the whole purpose of like the nutritional benefit of the food itself. Yo, eating fruits are basically the highest form of hydration. They have some extra, they have one extra molecule of hydrogen and one extra molecule of oxygen in its like water, so it's H3O2 compared to the water that we drink, the mineral water, which is H2O. So when you eat fruits, they actually hydrate your body on a cellular level. They just don't hydrate you or like quench your thirst. They literally hydrate all of your cells. So this can be good for your womb as well, because everything in the body is connected, everything works as a unit. So eat your water, hydrate your cells, period. Next on, veggies. Veggies are, I like to call them the builders, and also medicine, kind of, because most of the vegetables are really have a dark green color, which is chlorophyll, which is like, the substance that gives it that dark green color. But also it is a purifier. It purifies your blood and your lymphatic system, drains everything out, which helps in the detoxification of your whole system and also of your womb. because we don't talk about the cycles as much as we should be, and we're not taught how to, yeah, like how to eat during our cycles and what different like phases of our cycles mean. So like the menstrual cycle, that is the elimination phase of the body. When we are bleeding, we're not just bleeding because we are not pregnant, we are bleeding because our whole system is actually eliminating all the toxins we have been intaking during that month. It literally. So when you think about it, when you are shedding, like, those parts of your uterus, like when the lining of the uterus is tearing apart, that's basically also clumps of toxins that have been around your womb for that whole month. And the more blood clumps you have, the more you bleed. If you have a heavy flow, the longer your menstrual cycle is, that means your body has to detoxify a lot. That means you are intaking stuff that are, not making it easy for your body to do the elimination. So that's why during your period you have all of that pain, that heavy flow, that discomfort, the vomiting, the diarrhea, and all that shit, is because, yeah, literally you have to remove all of that because you didn't eat right. So your body is like, haha, shame on you, bitch. Period. Let's talk about the nuts and seeds. Oh, there's nothing in this one. Okay. The nuts and seeds. The nuts and seeds are basically like the highest and most purest form of amino acids that you will have on your body. And yeah, because we are told to eat protein, but they don't teach us how protein is made and where it's from, and they just tell you to eat protein. So for people, protein equals meat, but the thing is, you need amino acids. You don't need protein. Your body will create the protein it needs as long as you give it the right amount of amino acids daily. Nuts and seeds are the most purest and easiest way to consume amino acids together with healthy fats. Why? Because those healthy fats, they are really good fats that are not the same as the fats that you will find in animals. So when you eat meat, you eat the fat of the animal plus the protein. That's too much time for your body to digest it and process it and actually distribute it around your body as protein. Whereas if you intake nuts or seeds, you can literally just chill. Your body will do the work because on top of the healthy fats and amino acids, it also has, like, the nuts and seeds also have their own enzymes. So the digestion time is shorter. You process the nuts and seeds quicker in your body. It goes straight to your bloodstreams, the nutrients, all of that. Your muscles get the right amino acids to create the protein, because the amino acids need to come together as a block, and that creates the protein. So yeah, tapping into whole grains and things like legumes, which are like chickpeas, beans, black beans, all of that. These are really good in fiber, high in fiber. They are high in copper, phosphorus, and iron, which are all good for your blood. During our menstrual cycle, we lose a lot of blood. So eating things like quinoa, amaranth, millet, beans, chickpeas, black-eyed peas. This will actually give you a good source of iron and phosphorus and copper, and also folate, which will help your body stabilize the iron levels so that you don't feel the dizziness, the drowsiness. You know what I mean? Yes, sir. Or yes, madam. We all got this shit. Please. So, tapping into like all of everything I've said, when you have already like refined your diet to be a plant-based diet, now you can go a step higher and actually start mastering how to use herbs to heal yourself. Because let's be honest, herbs will only work as medicine if you already eat the right way, because your body is already detoxified to some extent if you eat a lot of fruits, veggies, nuts, seeds, all of that. So the herbs. Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Sure. Another one. You see, guys, I'm just receiving coconut water. Every fucking 5 minutes, there's a new one. Anyways, I was saying tapping into the herbs, basically, after you've mastered like the whole steps of transitioning into a plant-based diet, when you use herbs as medicine, they will work best. They work hand in hand with your plant-based foods because they are family. You know what I mean? They are family. And there are certain herbs that are really good for our womb health, such as red raspberry leaf, which is literally the leaves from the raspberry tree, the raspberry fruit that you eat. Yes, the leaves are medicine. You see the way they don't teach us everything. They're like, eat the fruit, but you can also use the leaves as medicine. It's really good for menstrual cramps. It's also good for balancing your iron levels. Also good for strengthening the muscles around your uterus and vagina. So it's amazing. Yeah. And also sarsaparilla, best in iron, number one. That's all I gotta say. Dandelion tea, dandelion root tea. So y'all know the dandelion, the plant itself, and it has those cute yellowish, whitish flowers. The roots are medicine. You can literally wash them off, chop them up, make some tea, steep them, drink the tea, and it will help with your digestion a lot. It will help also with iron a lot. It's really good for the blood, to be honest, and also it will help with your respiratory system. So if you have any issues when it comes to like breathing or asthma or anything, or if you have anxiety a lot, dandelion tea can be good. And also ginkgo biloba. Huh? Nini?
Yani unachelewa kuondoka. Kuchelewa kuondoka ufahamu.
Hiyo swahili yako ni gani hiyo we?
Nakwambia hivi naenda juu na kuja.
Sawa.
Umefahamu?
Nataka tu kurecord. So, y'all, you see, I've been here for what? 4 hours. I already have fans. What can I say? My milkshake bring to the boys to the yard, and you're like, this better than yours. Ginkgo biloba, which is also good for the respiratory system, good for releasing anxiety, releasing any fear, any tightness you have around your throat. Best. Moving from it for thy pussy to fight for thy pussy. Like I said, food is one element, but also environment and who you are having sex with is another factor that can affect your womb health as a woman. Yes, yes. Look at me right now. I'm at the beach. Toes out. Pussy out. Okay, not really out, but you know what I mean. Like, my body here just feels calm, and I know this month my period will be less painful. It will be shorter. It will be short and sweet because I'm in an environment that my body thrives in because I am a melanated being. I mean, I'm black, y'all can see it, and black bodies and black skin vibrates higher when it's in an environment that is sunny and there's a lot of access to, like, natural fruits, fresh fruits. The air quality is different and all of that. But you know what they do not tell us about melanin? The way it's so good in absorbing nutrients and sunlight and all. When melanin is exposed to an environment where there is little to no sun, no access to nutritional fruits or veggies, melanin absorbs toxins on a quick level. The same way it can absorb the sun, the same way it can absorb toxins. The environment you live in, especially as a black woman and you have a black womb, your health will be affected if you don't get enough sun, because that means low vitamin D levels, low energy levels, bone health weak, muscles weak, depression high. On top of that, you decide to fuck some man who doesn't take care of their body, who doesn't eat right, who doesn't exercise, who doesn't worship the ground you walk on. Now you let him go inside you. Baby girl, that man will affect your pH balance so quicker than McDonald's will affect your pH balance. Quick. Also, sexual energy exchange. It's an energy exchange on a sexual level. So, when you actually think of sex and sexual energy in itself, it's the most powerful energy we possess. And having sex with somebody else, they are transferring their energies onto us as women. So if that person is on a karmic debt, if that person has fucked 4 other women who are carrying really dead energy, they have vampire energy, he's carrying that, and then he passes that on to you. And then you ask yourself, why, when you're around this man, you're always crying, you're always angry about something. And then on top of that, the guy is useless, careless, that does shit the way he wants to do it. You always have to clean up after him, look after him. You're feeling like you're a mother, not even a girlfriend or wife anymore. He does not treat you right. He does not provide for you. You're doing everything on your own. The same struggles you had when you were single is the same struggles you have when you are with him. He's not facilitating your life. He's not making your life easier. He's not showing you a better life. He's just there, and you're there. On top of doing all your own shit, you have to be there for him on top of that. Baby girl, you are tired, you're sad, you're asking yourself, I'm doing everything right, I'm doing the meditation, I'm doing the yoga, I drink my green juices, and it's the man, baby, it's the man. You're a goddess. You should be treated like one. Because don't forget, as a goddess, you already have everything that you want, everything that you desire. You already have it. And it's gonna come through in different times and eras of your lifetime. But if you decide to include a man in that journey, then he should help you acquire those things that you're manifesting for, or else stay alone and acquire those things on your own. Because why is it there? Is it there to sit on the bench and clap for you? Is he a fan, or is he a supporter? Baby girl, no, let's get into this, because we as women, since we are raised, we're told that, finding love is the top goal, getting that one guy. And then on top of getting that one guy, you also have to be a great cook, you have to be the great mother, you have to be nice, take care of the household, and then you also have to have like a nice job, nice things for yourself. So what is the man there for? If you are told that the top goal is to get a man and to find love, and then the man is just there gallivanting, letting you do everything on your own, do all the struggle on your own, take care of the house, take care of the babies, take care of his bullshit, clean up after him because he cannot put things in the washing machine, or he doesn't know how to put the dishwasher on, but he spends 5 hours on his PS5. Yes, you are drained. No, it doesn't matter how much Pilates you do, how many green juices you drink in a week. Okay, it doesn't matter. If the man is in your life, your health and your womb health will be affected immensely. And also, healing thy pussy. Whew. Number one of healing thy pussy is abstaining from sex. Abstain from sex. You do not need sex. You don't need dick. You don't, girl. You don't need dick. You don't need it. There are thousands of vibrators and sex toys that can do a million things that a man cannot do. No cup. I'm sure a man has never made you squat and you still go back to men. I've done shit with my vibe. I actually only have 2, but I've done the most wildest shit than I've ever done with a man before with those 2 vibrators. I've squatted. I'm telling you, squatted a lot, several nights in a row. I've gone now 7 months without sex, and it's the best thing I've been in the, it's been hard, of course, but at the same time, looking back, I won't go back to that. There's no way I can. And also, tapping onto the pH balance as well. Good, you have decided to abstain from sex, but also knowing the products that you use on your body, like the shower gel you use, the lotions you use, just go back to living the natural way. Minimal ingredients, natural ingredients are the best. if you go to buy a shower gel that has an ingredient list of 30 different stuff that you cannot even pronounce, full of numbers and stuff, that is not good for you. That is literally just chemicals. You should aim for less than 10 ingredients or less, basically, if you're going to buy a shower gel. Also, I don't understand why you will go for lotions when there's literally like all types of natural oils that exist and you can find one that works best for your skin. The easiest one to go for will be jojoba oil, because jojoba oil is a really thin, smooth oil. It mimics the sebum, that is the natural oil that our skin produces. It mimics it. It has the same molecular structure. So using that 100% won't give you any allergies or skin issues. And then for the people who want something that is more like fatty and more smoother, I will go for coconut oil. That's like easy to get. It's sold almost everywhere, even in supermarkets you can get it. Make sure every time you buy a natural oil, it's virgin and cold pressed. That means it wasn't heated, because once it's been heated, then it loses all of its benefits, basically. So, y'all, healing the womb is a journey in itself. You will have nights where you will be so angry and you will ask yourself, why did I allow myself to go that low? Why was I that down bad that I accepted that man inside me? How was I that down bad to know that, eating dairy affects, my pH balance, and just going back to the dairy, like learning how to cut ties with those little addictions that you have so that you can heal your womb, will be a really hurtful, painful journey. You will find yourself crying a lot. You will find yourself having a lot of anger. And there are also things you can do for your healing journey that can make it a bit more smoother. Because at the end of the day, you will have to let it all out. You'll have to go through the rough path before you go to the right path. So you can also do the meditation. You can do some journaling. I will recommend checking the book called Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. She has basically, the whole book is the Womb Bible. Each chapter is a different thing: meditation, spiritual baths, journal with literally questions that you can ask yourself and reply on your journal, juices, fruits, veggies, exercises, yoga, everything is on there. Sacred Woman by Queen Afua. That book was eye-opening for me. I read it for the first time. I was 16 and I was like, damn. And now here I am, actually like doing the thing. It's a long, hurtful journey, but best believe, goddess, when you get there, you wouldn't want to go back. There's no way you're gonna go back to that life. Period. Like I said, I'm turning 22 tomorrow. Y'all, it's giving goddess energy. I'm here. There's literally some guy on the background chilling, watching me speak on my mic. There's some coral reefs out here. I'm at the beach. Okay, I'm gonna be out here for like a few weeks, months, I don't know. Hopefully this ends up being my life forever. I don't want to leave. Like I said, I reached like 3 hours ago and I came straight to the beach. Yo, That was first episode of season 2. We are back for real. We are back. Expect me to do a few more episodes of this season 2 until I decide when it will be time for season 3, because you never know with me. Y'all, that was the African Tantra Goddess podcast with Goddess Manesi. Y'all, you can tap in with me on my social media. Basically, all my links are down below on my link tree. Goddess Manesi. Everywhere you go, it's Goddess Manesi. Literally, you can go on my IG, wish me a happy birthday. If you haven't sent me something, you have time. It's my birthday month, so you have till the end of the month to show some appreciation, because I do deserve it. Period. Y'all, I will be back here next week with another episode. Peace.